What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, Star from the Star Show, man. One of the first guys to host the very first URL event. Um, he did a scene on his show. Shouts out to Black Sheep Media. Um, I should play some of that. Shouts out to Black Sheep Media for putting it up. Yeah, I'm gonna play some of this stuff, man. Let me go to it. And he had something to say about Norbes. Let's listen to some of this. Let me break some of this down.
Friend of mine reached out to me last week, and I was traveling, and I called him back, and we had a conversation. And I told him his name is Street Star Norbes from URL. I said, you are going nowhere. You are not accepting any type of ousting with regards to a company that you helped build. Pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay? You aren't going nowhere. That's why I'm saying, like, something wrong with Norbes. Something got to be wrong with you. How do you give it a second chance when the first chance you felt miserably the first chance? You so-called helped build the URL. And you've been there for over 12 years. You got fired without a check. You got fired without stop. You got publicly humiliated. But let's not make it seem as though he was a victim. All this stuff happened to him, he bought on himself. But let's just look at just how much of the loser that he is on what he did. But he don't care. This the type of guy who just don't care, who just want to be a part of something, just to say he a part of it, because it came with a lot of little treats and things on the side for him. That's basically what it was. That's basically what it was. All them little incentives on the side that he was getting for actually just saying what he was a part of the URL and saying he was an owner, and the URL and them saying it and backing it up, even though they knew it wasn't true. But just them saying it to other people who didn't know what was going on put him in a position to get things he normally wouldn't have got if Smacknum didn't vouch and publicly put it out there that he may have been one of the league owners too. So he loved the fact of knowing that. And it got him things like allegedly the MyVerse sex and stuff, and, you know, allegedly Lady Vixen the assassin, them sex and things like that. Some of them women really believed that he was part owner of the URL. And you look at him, you automatically know he a trick. You look at him, you automatically know he a trick. But let's listen to some more of this, though, because I'm getting somewhere with this. What else, Star?
He has not made any type of announcement yet. I just spoke to him on the phone. I mean no disrespect to Chico, Beasley, and Smack. Great guys. As you know, I hosted the first URL battle event. But I told Norbes, you are going nowhere.
Right. I agree to that. You're not going nowhere. Where you going? Where you going? They fired you, you got nothing. Then they rehire you only to give you a cell phone radio show. You have no say-so over personnel. You have no say-so over URL affairs. You have no power to work with none of the rappers. You came back to be demoted. Like, really? Like what a loser. What a loser. What a loser. You got bought back only to be even put more shamed on. Like, what a loser. You ain't hired in KG the Poet. You ain't hired in Steve Troy Martin. You ain't hired in P. You got brought back to be a mockery, a laughing stock, and you okay with that. You okay with that. You don't care. You don't care. You can tell the type of nigga he is, too. I bet he begged and cried for that. He begged and cried and whined for that. Now, Star finna say something I don't think he aware of. But he gonna say it in a way where he gonna be seeming like he educating Norbes on something. But I'm gonna address that part too. But that's true. You're not going nowhere. You in the URL for what? You're not gonna get promoted. You're not gonna get. What are you going to get? You there for nothing. You just did 12 years and got nothing. Now they bring you back. What you think you finna get? You think it finna be better for you? You got brought back, demoted. Like, demoted. Fam, really? Here, take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self. No. No, 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 no. Loser. What a loser. Man, that's crazy. For what? Bye, I'm out of here. I'm finna do some bigger, better things. He came back and put up a post talking about, who want to be a part of me with the URL radio? I need a co-host. Nigga, is you crazy?
Chuck D did not have the right to fire Flavor Flav, and no one from the URL has the right to fire you. You're not a fucking employee.
Yes he was. That's why they fired him, Star. You've been gone for a long time. That title of him being a league owner was false, fake. It wasn't real and true. It was just put out there so the battle rap community could view him in some type of way to actually make him seem to be something that he wasn't. But it did mean something to some degree, and I'm gonna tell you what that was. I'm gonna tell you what that was after you say this last statement I want you to say.
I gave him some advice as a friend, and again, I mean no disrespect to anybody else. But you do not put your blood and your sweat into something and then turn around and somebody just so quickly tries to diminish what you have done as if you are some type of fucking flunky.
There. As if he's some type of flunky. Well, Star, I don't know where you've been. But again, Noah put this on himself. He did that on himself, his own. He abused his position and authority for so many years. It all caught up with him. Now he's getting what he finally deserved. Again, Star, it's some other things you may not be mindful of that you're not aware of. You said he's not a flunky. I mean, like he's some type of flunky. Well, Norbes is already on record saying that's exactly what he is when it comes to the URL. He clearly said he's the fall guy when it comes to the URL. That his position is to take the blame for anything that goes wrong. That's definitely a flunky. That's what that man said out his own mouth to me on an interview. I did a blog about it. Do y'all remember the blog I did about Norbes called I called it the URL fall guy. Norbes, the URL fall guy. And I got to explaining that. Me and him had an interview a little bit after that. And he admitted it. He said, I admit it. You did a blog saying I'm the fall guy. I am the fall guy. Anything break down, anything happen in the URL, the blame goes on me. I take the blame. I accept that. So that's why they put him in position. He's the one that take the blame for anything that goes wrong. He's the fall guy. The blame don't go on Beasley. The blame don't go on Chico. The blame don't go on Smack. The blame go on him. When something is out of order and it ain't being done right, if any type of problems or lawsuits, whatever, it go on him. And he signed up for that. Now, what dude in their right mind would sign up for that? To be the one that take all the blame for any liabilities? What person would voluntarily sign up and agree to that? Only a desperate, thirsty person who wants so much to be down, he don't care that in the long run, it all falls on him. If anything out of place, anything happened. Like, come on, let's be real. That's a person who ain't never had nothing. That's a person who been exposed to something that he like to the point that he don't care if he get paid. He don't care if none of that happened because he just want to be involved in the circle. And that's exactly why I say he happy to be here. He happy to be here. And it is what it is, man. That's real facts. So he definitely is a flunky star. He definitely is, man. And it's true. He's not going nowhere in this company. There's nowhere for him to go in the company. He's not going to break caffeine bread, Netflix bread, BET bread. He's not going to do that. Especially not now. Think about that, y'all. That man came back after being demoted. Like, get up out of here, man. You're done. You're done. And this your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Join my Patreon, man. Just as I drop on here, I drop on my Patreon too. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.